Hey guys, I'm Jay Randall, and welcome back to my channel, where I discuss wisdom for the modern man. Today guys, I got another Passport Bros video to react to. This one is brought to us by FBE Capital. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to his channel. Today's title, The Magnificent Rise of Passport Bros in Modern Dating. Without further ado, let's get right into it.
Why is it more socially acceptable for women to hate men than it is for men to hate women?
Because men are the devil.
Ladies, let me remind you of something. You do not need a man.
Stop giving a fuck about what men find attractive.
I need to tell you something. Look, we don't need a fucking man.
And I'll tell you why I'm still single. Because my standards are, at this point, they're through the roof. Like, good luck meeting them.
Nobody told me to settle. I'm a catch. I know I'm a catch.
Stop settling for bare minimum ass men.
Make him suffer.
Make them suffer.
Just give him a little bit of pain.
Do you need a reminder that men ain't
No, I don't have a boyfriend. Be like, why the are you asking that? You don't even know my name, you dumb
You're better off single with high standards.
I would rather be single.
I would rather be single.
I'd rather be alone.
I never want to deal with a man ever again.
Wow. Yeah, those ladies seemed incredibly pleasant to be around. Incredibly pleasant. I mean, why wouldn't any guy be lining up to date one of those beautiful young ladies? Okay.
Where are the men? What happened?
Up until Rio de Janeiro, or the vocal talked approximately 9:25.
You're just programmed.
Look at all these guys living their best life.
Where the fuck are the decent men?
Oh my god. Bro, yeah. They ran. Where all the decent men, they ran when they saw your lips, okay? Holy crap. I hate that look. I hate that look. But I love this. I love this.
Gotta mean something.
Isn't this amazing?
Because over the past 2 weeks I've noticed Oh no, we cannot say that.
Man, they go so fast. One mistake and I'm dead.
I love Puerto Contigo!
Kisses.
Kisses.
Bye.
Besos.
Yes.
Beso griego. Guys, I don't like sharing my personal life, but these two crazy girls destroyed my lips. Both of them.
Look at these dudes, bro. And this is how you guys gotta go down there, bro. You can't be going down there looking like slobs, bro. Like, you gotta look good. You know what I'm saying? Because literally, you be down there living your best life, bro. Look at the comparison, man. How's dating for you over here? And then look at that. Honestly, bro. Like, gorgeous women, gorgeous environments, cheap cost of living, substantially cheaper, you know, more friendly people, traditional environment, you know, it's just better in every regard, bro. But like I said, you got to go down there looking your best, being your best. Can't go down there as a brokey. You got to go down there in shape, like be physical. All these dudes we've seen so far have been in physical, great condition, bro. So look the part, get a nice haircut, bro. I'm telling you, you will do fantastic. Whether you're going down there to meet a wife or just to explore, I'm telling you, you're going to have a great time.
Where did all the good men go?
Wow.
Combination.
This is actually the reason why I met my current girlfriend. Yeah, that's right. I have a girlfriend now.
Where are the men?
A complete lack of planning ends in total success.
Guys, you gotta leave the West.
Go where you're treated best.
That's right, guys. In the legendary words of Andrew Henderson from Nomad Capitalist, go where you are treated best. This is really what it all comes down to being a passport bro, and it's what so many of the haters fail to understand.
Passport bros are going to these other countries trying to find women who they can completely control.
They just want someone who is going to do what they say
and do it without questioning.
See, they can't control men anymore. Men are done. So what they do is they try to shame. They try to shame the men, and they try to scare the women in these other countries. But nobody's falling for it, okay? They're over here getting into their 30s. They still can't find a guy. And we're done. We're either have stopped dating altogether, or we're only dealing with women from a casual standpoint, or we've just up and left, or we're getting ourselves ready to up and leave, getting our money right, getting our bodies in shape, and then we're shipping out. You know, shaming is not going to stop this movement, no matter how much they try.
A lot of the men I know that go overseas to find wives are not great dudes.
Can you be more specific?
Yeah, they're pervy.
Oh, you can just taste that sweet bitterness from them knowing that there are men out there who are happy to escape Western women. Please drop a like on the video if you think that women hating on passport bros is just pure jealousy, and comment down below what you think. Now you see, whenever women don't like something that men are doing, they always try to criminalize it. So for instance, when we say we like younger women, we're clearly talking about 21 and 24-year-olds, but modern women purposely...
Facts, bro. If you've seen the podcast, anytime the topic of men like or prefer younger women comes up, their minds immediately go to like under 18. It's like, what is wrong with you? Like, what is wrong with you? Obviously, we're talking from the legal age and up. But, of course, it's just a shaming tactic to make you feel like you're doing something wrong. But absolutely not. Not. But guess what? When they're young, they have no problems dating older men. I've talked to girls who were 18, and they're over here dating men in their 30s, and they have no problem with it. No problem. Until it's once they age out of the age that is considered young, that like typically their early 20s, once they pass like 24, 25, that's when you tend to see the shift in their mental, where it's like, oh, now it's problematic. When all the way up until that point, they were dealing with older dudes, and it was not an issue. It wasn't shameful. It wasn't weird. It wasn't creepy. It wasn't giving pedo. None of that, bro. But as soon as they age out of that what's considered young, oh, now it's problematic because they want the eyes on them. Bro, foolish.
Turn that into something creepy.
And it's like you want younger women as well, so it's like that whole predator vibes.
See, there we go.
Sickening if you think about it.
How is that sickening?
Because it's romanticizing. Yeah.
And because 25-year-olds are way easier to manipulate and brainwash and
You see? And so the same thing is happening with the concept of passport bros, where Western women will pretend as if it's just about traveling to poor countries to exploit vulnerable women.
But passport bros do not want traditional wives. They want a cheap, good time.
That is not at all what's happening.
Wow, he's very ready, shining.
Family kind of vibes.
He looks so confused. He looks similar to that, but not quite.
Because what is happening is that men are finally figuring out that the West has become nothing more than a man-hating cesspool of trash.
Yep, they love saying that men are just going down there for sex and to sleep around. Bro, no. Dudes are going down there to find their life partner. They're going down there to find wives, bro. All right, so you ladies can keep saying that, but you're going to start seeing the evidence, bro. Men are going down there to find actual traditional wives.
Women complain non-stop about having such high standards for men, but offering absolutely nothing in return.
You don't need to invite his life. You don't need to prove your worth to him, okay?
The whole concept of unconditional love, take it and throw it in the trash. There is nothing that's unconditional when it comes to you, okay?
Here are some extreme red flags that I consider deal breakers when dating.
Yeah, great. High standards, red flag, blah, blah. We know the deal. Now, this is what that same girl is doing in the club. Yep, just look at those high standards. And here, she's just casually sipping some champagne.
Wow.
Very classy. And so, as a man in the West, you have to fight your way through all of the...
Yeah, and that's the problem. These girls come in with all their high standards and high expectations and expect this, like, you know, top-tier guy. But then they're like, they can't even admit to themselves that they're like low-tier women. It's just insane. Body counts up to high heaven, indoctrinated with feminist ideologies, and just honestly very masculine in many cases. Just not pleasant to be around in any way. but they want to be wifed up and they want to be taken seriously. And it's like, bro, what is the guy getting in return? Like, men are done with this crappy exchange. Men are done with this, you know, with these relationship dynamics that honestly only cause damage at the end of it because the woman just ends up leaving. And see, this goes back to why I cover Passport Bros, you know, videos in the first place. Why I even cover the topic and talk about it. It's because men in the West, well, primarily it's because I want to give guys hope. Okay? Because there are a lot of guys in the West that still want a traditional life. They want to get married. They want to have kids. They want to have that traditional family structure. But with the literal pollution and corruption of the dating pool nowadays and modern women, that is becoming less and less of a, you know, viable option for men. You know, it's become very difficult to find women who are marriageable, who aren't hoes, who aren't, you know, feminists, who aren't crass and crude and masculine. And a lot of guys have given up hope. They've just, you know, stopped dating altogether. You've seen the videos, the dating statistics. Men aren't approaching women anymore. When men are asked if they're even pursuing dating, they say no. Like, a lot of dudes are just like opted out. And it's because of this. So when I cover these topics, it's literally to give men hope that, hey, you can still have that dream. Okay? Now, that dream of a traditional family and life may require some extra steps now because, yes, you will have to relocate in many of the cases. You know, I do not recommend that you bring her back to the West. It is a very bad idea. Okay? So, yeah, it may require some extra steps, but hope still exists. Okay? You can still have that traditional family structure like your dad had, like your grandpa had. You just have to do a little bit more. Okay? And that's just the times we live in. But there is hope.
Who think they are 10s and won't settle for less.
We're done settling for less.
I'm pretty certain that I told you I was a catch.
On a high quality man, then you need to have high standards.
And you have to defeat the feminazis with god-awful personalities who will never be satisfied even when a guy does everything they want.
Oh, he's a good guy, he opened the door for me. Oh, he's a good guy, he paid for our first date. Oh, he's a good guy because he texts me every morning. That's the bare minimum.
So last night I ended things with a guy that in one of my previous videos I had referred to as the most intentional man I've ever spoken to. He truly is amazing. It's a shame, but there's really nothing you can do. It's just the name of the game. All it takes is one.
Bro, if you find out that a girl is like talking about your relationship or she talks about relationships on TikTok, bro, you shouldn't even be dealing with her. Because if a girl is posting about her dating life, her relationships, bro, your information, if you get with that girl, is going to be everybody's business. Every argument you guys have, every conversation, every private, you know, anything, any private anything, all your stuff, just know that she's going to be blabbing it to everybody, bro. That is a huge red flag. A girl who just gets on TikTok, YouTube, I don't give a crap what platform, and vents about her relationship stuff, red flag. Avoid at all costs.
So we're back out here again.
So yeah, it's no wonder that so many guys are saying, "F that, I'm out." Since not only are there so many beautiful countries out there.
Wow. Probably the best beach I've ever seen in my life.
That
Jesus.
looks gorgeous.
Oh my god.
With absolutely gorgeous feminine women who actually like men. But being a passport bro is in fact much more than just finding a beautiful, loyal girlfriend. It is about experiencing complete freedom from Western insanity.
Yes. What most people don't know though is that my dog, much like myself, was assigned male at birth. However, we are both girls.
People keep asking me what I want for Christmas, and honestly all I want is a chest that I can Velcro on and off.
I believe that every black woman on this planet should be entitled to financial compensation just for existence on this earth in this society.
Now I'll get into the tips and tricks of becoming a passport bro in a minute, but first I want to debunk a few more of the myths and fully break down why so many women in the West absolutely hate the concept of passport bros.
Well, f you. Go away. Go find your women wherever you want if you're not satisfied.
So first up is the myth that all passport bros are just fat loser men who can't get any dates in their home country.
The only women they'll be getting are the ones that they're paying for.
They want to believe that so bad.
Go to another country because no other woman in your own country wants you anymore.
They want to believe that so bad. That's like the biggest cope. That's what they tell themselves. As they watch all the good men leave, as they watch all the traditional men leave, they have to just tell themselves so they don't feel like crap. Oh, they're just the dusties. They're just the men that no women wanted. Bro, a lot of these dudes can get multiple women over here. Like I'm not going to say my game plan yet, but I already can get multiple women over here. Should I leave? It's not because I'm incapable of getting women. It's because I actually want a traditional family structure. Okay? And I also don't want to actually, sign my life over to a government system with that marriage contract that literally doesn't benefit me. That could destroy me at any moment and has destroyed millions of men before me. Like, no. I've seen enough men go off to that, crazy system and just end up getting demolished, absolutely wrecked. I'm not signing up for that. There's been enough men going off to get married only to get divorced and to get destroyed. So yeah, I'm taking a different route, and it's not because, I can't get women. Bro, I know plenty of dudes, and you see them. You see these dudes who make Passport Bros videos. A lot of them are very young, in shape, look good, have no issues getting women back in the West. It's just we want different quality. They think just because we move that we can't get women. It's just the quality of women that we want, okay? If you want casual hookups, if you want, loose women you can have like fun with here and there, the West is prime. Just work on yourself, get a little bit of, get some money, get a little bit of status, work on your look. Bro, you'll be able to have one night stands until the end of the world, okay? Perfect if you want hookup culture and cheap women, cheap experiences. But if you're looking for something wholesome, something worth holding on to for a lifetime, you're going to have to actually leave. Okay? I would say we're done getting to that point. We are at that point. Okay? We are at that point now. If you want a high likelihood of success when it comes to an actual traditional relationship, you're going to have to up and leave. So don't let them shame you. Bro, you know you. You already know you can get girls. You already know that you're an attractive guy. Get up and get out of here, bro. At the end of the day, you're going to be tuning out the noise anyway. You're going to be dealing with a whole different batch of women. And not only that, bro. See, another thing they always bring up, it's just about the women. You're just going for the women. Bro, the cost of living down there is so much cheaper. You could be living a much better life, a higher, better looking apartment, be able to buy better food, have more fun experiences for a fraction of the cost that you're living at over here in the West. So the cost of living is cheaper, so you can have a better quality of life. The women are better. You're actually in a society that doesn't hate men, that actually, respects masculinity. Okay, that's actually something that the women want and are looking for. It's respected down there. There's so much benefits, bro. You can save more money. Just live better lives. Raise kids without, a crazy society that's pushing, and you know what they're pushing on our kids these days. You can get into a society and a culture that isn't trying to indoctrinate your kids to become all kinds of craziness. It's just a slew of benefits if you're actually looking for something sustainable and real.
Really? So you think that this dude is having trouble getting laid?
Exactly.
Hola.
Look at that guy.
I was nervous about one because she was very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. But we got the number.
Or this guy.
Natural. No steroids, no hormones.
Or that guy. Bro. It is absolutely idiotic.
That's how I want you guys to go down there, bro. You got to go down there shredded. Your best self, man. Your best self. All right? Don't go down there because let's be real. There are some dudes who will go down there, not their best selves. Got the, got like the beer belly, skinny, fat looking, hair like scraggly. Bro, clean yourself up, bro. Get a good look. Get your hair on point. Get your body on point. Have a nice, clean look. Even if you have the beard, make it clean, make it sharp. Bro, don't just go down there depending on your money and the fact that you're a foreigner to get women. No, go down there 100% at your best. That is the results you want, bro. That's going to get you the results you want. Okay? You don't want bottom of the barrel women. Because here's the thing. You if you don't go down there at your best, a lot of guys will get disappointed because you're not going to get the results that you want. Because women, they still are like, no matter where you go, women still want a certain look. And you don't want women who are going to settle for you because of your money and you can provide for them. No. Screw that, bro. Screw that. Okay? We're not trying to leverage money when we go down to these places. What we're trying to do is have genuine, like, raw attraction. Okay? So when you go down there and she sees you, you want her to actually be sexually interested in you. Okay? Now, everything else follows off behind that. But you don't want her to be looking at you and be like, not the best looking, but, you know, I'll see where it goes because he could probably provide for me. Screw that, bro. Genuine burning desire no matter where you go, or don't even accept it. Don't even accept it. But in order for that to happen, you have to be your best self as a man, okay? You have to be your best self. You don't want any women having those kind of thoughts trying to settle. No. You want when she looks at you, she's like, that's the guy. That's the guy. And then everything after that, she finds out that you're caring, you're loving, protector, provider. That just follows suit, and that's just going to lock it in hardcore. But that sexual attraction has to be there. So you got to go down there in shape, bro. You got to.
Passport bros are only leaving the West because they can't get dates at home, since it's truly a mix of all sorts of guys, black guys, white guys. It truly doesn't matter. Exactly. All that matters is that they are all done with Western mentality, Western dating, and they love to travel.
It took about 2 hours to get here on a bus and then about 4 different ferries, but we have arrived in paradise. Slight issue, a 26-hour bus taking us to the south to a city called Florianopolis.
Now, it is ironic that the women who are criticizing the looks of Passport bros are usually not the ones who look that great themselves, and they are simply hoping that it's only the ugly guys who are leaving, since these women are not getting approached at all, and their experiences in the dating market is getting worse by the minute.
It's just like people aren't coming up to me, and I don't understand.
This culture of minimal interaction and non-committal consumption, this isn't working.
I literally just made a video not too long ago about why men aren't approaching anymore. This is why. This is why. And they're starting to feel it, okay? All that, don't talk to us, leave us alone, don't approach us, we don't want to be approached. Yeah, okay. Men heard you loud and clear. And see, it was fun. It was cute when you had a bunch of men approaching you and you that power to be able to reject men and say, get away from me. Oh, you're a creep. They got off on that. They got off on that for a hot minute until the attention dried up. Now you're only getting men shooting their shot on the dating apps, in the DMs, low effort. But women are sitting here complaining that, why don't men walk up to us and approach anymore? Even at the nightclubs, I've been seeing like TikToks of women are making about men not wanting to approach them at the bars, at the clubs. They'll see them looking at them. They'll see the men looking at them, they notice them, but the men don't walk up and approach. This is the reality you guys created, man. This is the reality you guys created. And now you're suffering, crying. You're in your 30s and you're crying, oh, men don't talk to us. They don't approach. Why don't men walk up and be men anymore? You didn't want them to. You didn't want them to. But guess what? The women overseas, they absolutely do. So they're going where they're wanted. They're going where you're treated best.
I don't know what to do anymore. I have spent my whole life feeling unattractive and unwanted by men. I have tried decentering them, but the reality is I'm lonely. I want a partner.
Yeah, it's not looking great, is it?
Yeah, and then nobody told her, none of her friends are going to tell her the cold hard reality, because I can really tell by her face she needs to lose weight. She needs to lose weight, and that would make a world of difference in her results, okay? Now, I'm sure she could still lock down a guy looking like that, I'm sure, because a lot of dudes out here are desperate. But for the results I'm sure she's looking for, she's going to have to lose weight, but none of her girlfriends are going to tell her that. No, you're fine. You just need to wait. Just gonna find the one. But bull crap. He needs a guy to tell her, listen, sweetheart, you need to lose weight. You need to dress a little bit better, fix up your hair, and then you'll actually get a guy. But nobody's gonna tell her that. That's sad.
And so this brings us to why exactly modern women get so incredibly angry and frustrated when they hear about the concept of passport bros, since modern Western women really have nowhere else to go when it comes to dating.
Okay, so serious question. If we're not going on dating apps for dates, where are we meeting men?
Please tell me where you're finding your boyfriends.
You see, Western women don't want to be feminine or modest. They don't want to be kind or loyal.
I'm not exclusive with anyone I'm dating.
If you're a single woman, this is why you should always be rotational dating, aka dating
Hoes.
2 to 3 men.
Hoes. You see what I'm talking about? This is the advice these young women are watching on TikTok. I'm not exclusive with anybody. If you're dating me, you best believe there's some dude that once you drop me off from the date that I'm calling up to go handle business. Okay? Dating multiple men, dating 2-3 men. This is the advice they're getting. Bro. And you wonder why the body counts are up to high heaven. You wonder why these women are freaking, broken and jaded and just freaking masculine by the time you encounter them in their 25, 26. It seems like they've just been through the ringer because they just been out here, bro. And they're just taking this advice. And guess what? Because she put on some makeup and looks kind of pretty, women just turn off their brains and just take their advice. Well, she's pretty, so I'm just going to listen to what she has to say. Bro, this is why men have to dip out, man. Because of crap like this. Women being encouraged to just be hoes. Ridiculous.
I can have 5 boyfriends who all serve a different purpose in my life.
And they can't seem to shut up about how much they don't need a man.
We never hope to get approached. We hope we don't get approached. We don't need men. We're hot, we're fun, we're having a great time.
Sure.
And they don't want to do anything to please a man.
Y'all are being too nice to men, okay? You need to turn up the meanness that you had in your body.
So where the hell exactly are you going to market this lovely package? It is completely worthless. However, when we look to Western men, all that they want is a traditional feminine woman who is kind and loyal to them, which outside of the West you can literally find anywhere else.
The region which I'm living in is called Krasnodar region. When I was 19 of age, I wanted to be enrolled in the universities.
Ah, what an angel. But yeah, in the West, modern women think they are a 10, look like a 5, and have a demand list that's a mile long.
I've never had a boyfriend, but what I do have is a 30-page list full of qualifications and standards. Chivalry is very...
And don't think for a second her saying she's never had a boyfriend means she's not out here sleeping around. Okay, don't be the guy to make that mistake. Best believe she has been out here doing her thing, bro. If you encounter a girl and she hasn't been dating for a prolonged period of time, don't be fooled into thinking, oh, she's been celibate. She's just been waiting for the one. No, she's been casually hooking up with that nigga, that dude over there, that dude on spring break, that threesome just because, I want to experience it. I'm telling you, I'm out here. I'm dealing with these chicks. Holy, it's crazy. Don't fall for that.
important. So if you're not opening every single car door for me,
I want my man to love Jesus. Number 2, they don't want kids. I personally have never had a desire to have kids.
So here's my non-negotiable when it comes to dating men as someone who's been dating men for a couple of decades. A man needs to fundamentally believe that he is equal to me.
4, bigger than...
Wrong. Wrong. Absolutely wrong. Bro, but see, they say they want that until they get it. And once they get it, they're miserable. And they don't know why. Let's keep going.
I'm a 5'10" girly, so I always will prefer a at least 6'2" man because when I wear heels...
You must be significantly bigger than me. I like to feel small.
Okay, let's put that to the test, shall we? So they want a guy that's at least 6 foot tall. Well, great news. All of Scandinavia is filled with 6'2" and 6'4" dudes that come with chiseled jawlines and six-pack abs. One problem though, their women look like this.
Sheesh.
So yeah, good luck convincing those men that you are a 10 and that they should bend over backwards to please your every need.
When they come down here and experience the chicks we're used to dealing with, bro, they're running back home. They're on the first plane ticket back home. Why do you think these men, these rich men in these foreign countries, the ones who be flying girls out, Why do you think they just send them back home? None of these chicks who are getting flown out ever end up getting wifed up. No, they ship them in, have fun, and ship them right back out. If y'all were worthy of keeping, then these men would fly you over, see that you're actually worth more than just a smash, and maybe want to continue something with you, but they don't. You're a good time because they know Western women are materialistic and they can just flash a couple dollars in their face and have a good time, take her out on a trip here and there, and it's nothing to them because they have a bunch of money, and then boom, ship them back home. That was a fun weekend. Off to the next one. Bro, you think they're really going to wife up any of these chicks? No. All right? This is why men in the West have to leave. Because we actually are looking for traditional women, bro. It's crazy.
I'm a 10. 10. I'm a 10. I think I'm a 10. I'm a 10. Most definitely.
Sure you are. But an even bigger and more hilarious problem for Western women who love to cherry pick equality.
My first deal breaker, this is my favorite one, baby. It's something I will not do. 50-50, get somebody else. That is never going to be me. It's never going to happen.
I don't want a 50-50 relationship.
I'm not going 50-50 with no man.
Why I don't do.
Oh yeah, they don't want to go 50-50, but if you tell her, yo, you're not wearing that outside the house, she's going to have a problem. If you expect there to be food when you get home, that's a problem. When you expect her to do certain things for you, it's problematic. So they want all the benefits of a traditional relationship, but they don't want to do anything on their end to be worthy of that. Yeah, they don't want to go 50-50. All right, but when that guy tries to lead the relationship, it's a problem. Don't fall for the scam, guys.
50-50. And I have come to the realization that it is because even as a feminist, it is the only benefit women reap out of the patriarchy.
Oh really? The only benefit? How about the benefit of never having to go to jail when you actually kill someone? Or getting pregnant by a way too young individual? Yeah, I would say patriarchy is taking pretty good care of you right now.
Facts, bro. You saw how it was that one police officer who was out there just smashing all the other officers. It was like a big thing on the news not too long ago. And it just turned out that that lady actually got like, what was it, $500,000 in some court case, bro? So you go out there, cheat on your husband, be a hoe, turn around and get $500,000? Bro, if it was a dude who was out there cheating on his wife with a bunch of women, you think he could turn around and get $500,000? Bro, this world 100% benefits women, bro. This society that they complain about so much. Be a hoe, cheat on your husband, and then get $500,000. Crazy.
Back to the height requirement, because in the land of the ripped giants, true equality is practiced, which means that Scandinavian men will not do any of the chivalrous and traditional things that Western women want.
Who should pay on the first date?
In Sweden, maybe it's a little bit different. Yeah, equal rights.
Let's say if you are on a date with a woman and she is expecting that you're gonna pay.
I dislike the expectation of being forced to pay.
You go on that first date and the woman pays for you?
Yeah, it's fine for me.
Have you ever met a woman at a bar and said, "Let me get you a drink"?
I don't know. No, maybe not. I've been offered drinks.
Wow. It is literally flipped over there. It is so flipped. That is like 100% the opposite. Like those dudes, that is like when feminism has 100% taken hold. The dynamic shifts. But let's keep going. I want to see what else.
Yeah. Good luck to Western women who already freak out when they hear that they occasionally have to go 50-50 on a date, because these type of women will absolutely lose their minds when dating in Scandinavia.
Buy someone a drink. That never happens here, and it always happens when I go on trips.
And you like that?
Yes.
A lot of men here call themselves feminists, and they don't want to like seduce you or take the first step because they're afraid that you might like have something against it.
I have to admit, I probably shy out many times.
The guy does not dare to make a mistake because
such a sharp issue in Sweden. You know, this is something that is not only in the culture, it's in the political agenda.
Yep, Scandinavia.
Wow, bro, that is crazy. That is literally feminism at its like worst. That's like when feminism has like completely won over and like corrupted the society. The men are afraid to approach the women because they don't want to be, you know, shamed, or they don't want to be, you know, looked at as misogynistic or whatever the case may be. So the men have been beaten to submission, and the women who are at one point saying, we want to be equal, feminism, rule, here we go, yeah, they're now in the position of the men. Feminism, when it has reached its ultimate goal, makes both men and women miserable, because the women get what they say they want, but when they do get what they say they want, they lose out on what they actually want. Bro, because the men don't approach, the men, they are now having to pay for drinks at the bar to get the men to even entertain them or engage with them. Bro, literally, when feminism wins, both men and women are miserable. But this is what, bro, this is where the West is going. Just give it like 20, 30, 40 more years. That's where we're going to be at. Dudes aren't going to be, it's already happening. You see the TikToks. Why men aren't approaching anymore. I went to this bar and no men approached me. Blah, blah, blah. Bro, it's already starting. It just needs a few more years. And eventually, bro, women are going to be approaching men. Now, Western women can stamp their feet and say, that will never be me. I'll be damned if I ever buy a drink for a man. Well, I'll tell you one thing, sister. Desperation leads people to do things they never thought they would. And right now, we might not be that far down the road where you think you have to approach a man or buy him a drink at the bar. But wait, give it some time. Okay? Give it some time. Eventually, that's where we're going to be. But that's what women are fighting for. They want to beat men into submission. Well, guess what? The men, they identify as feminists. They identify as the very thing they've been wanting men to, you know, identify as this whole time. We're equal. No, you buy me a drink. You buy me a drink. That when she asked that guy, have you ever bought a woman a drink at the bar? My man was pondering hard. I was like, You know what? I don't think I ever have. But I have a few approach me and buy me a drink. That's where we're headed, ladies. That's where we're headed. So unless you guys want to be buying men drinks at the bar to spark up a conversation, I suggest you course correct, but you won't. You won't. But I'm glad women get to see the end result of all their marches and protests. Here you go. What a beautiful future.
And have practically been neutered to the point that they find it offensive to be chivalrous, and that most of them do not do any of the traditional things when it comes to dating.
There was 3 guys that I spoke to on Tinder, and every guy I asked out, I was be like, oh, do you want to grab a beer? Like whatever, casual, like nothing.
I am sad to say this, but all my years here in Sweden, I've never been approached.
Hold up. I just realized she said she asked out. She talked to 3 men, and she asked them if they want to grab a beer. They didn't ask her. They were like, hey, yeah, you want to want to grab some drinks sometime? She had to ask them. Bro, these men have... Oh, it sucks for men over there because they can't be men and actually do what's natural to them and approach and take the lead. But at the same time, bro, that laid back approach has gotten women doing all the work, doing the heavy lifting. They just got to show up on the date, get their drinks paid for. The dynamic has literally switched. The women are the pursuers in this Scandinavian country. Bro, that is crazy. And this is always the place that the women bring up in arguments, talking about when it comes to like equality of the genders. They always bring up Scandinavian countries. Okay, this is what y'all want? I mean, I'm the kind of guy that likes to approach, and that's my thing. But hey, if you want to be the one to ask me out on a date and pay for my drinks, and I'll just sit there and see if I like you or not. And I got a couple women doing that. Hey, I mean, okay, ladies, I'm down.
Yeah, man.
But that's not where it ends, because in Scandinavia, a lot of women also make the first move.
And in dating, they often make the first move.
Do you have a girlfriend?
It's complicated.
It's complicated.
Yeah.
She's here.
She's right behind you.
Now on top of that,
it is so weird to see women approaching, bro. I would love to be in go to the Scandinavian countries and just just sit at the bar and just listen. Just watch the women approach men, and that would be such an interesting thing to watch and experience, bro. That is so weird.
Some will even go to sauna with a guy on the first date, where they will be completely naked.
Yeah, is it a nice first date? Yeah. I usually just go naked. Okay. On the first date? Why not? Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. On the second date, I would do it, yes. Not on the first. I don't know.
What?
So yeah, when you put all of this...
Bruv. I'm going, bro. At some point, bro, I'm traveling and I will document this stuff, bro. I gotta experience this firsthand. This is so interesting to me, bro.
Scandinavia is actually looking a lot more appealing to men than it does to women. And don't even think about coming to the Netherlands for a handsome, tall guy.
So Dutchmen are literally so attractive, stunning.
First of all, big one that's incredible that I love is that the average height here is like 6'2", 6'3".
Yes, Dutchmen are tall. Yes, Dutchmen are hot, but they will make you go 50-50, ladies. Do not be fooled.
Yes, we are pretty much the tallest guys on the planet.
Yo.
I am 6'2" myself, and I still feel short all the time.
What?
But going 50-50 on a date, that's child's play to us.
Yeah, we are just like individuals. So like you pay for your own stuff, you have your own money, so let's have a good time together, but then just split the bill. Because then we have even a better time together, because I don't need to pay for your drinks. And then the whole world is like, oh yeah, you're going Dutch, oh! Yeah, I think it's just, I think it's bullshit.
We Dutch guys have no
Yo, the men women find most attractive go 50-50. Women are just losing at every... Then they're still championing feminism, bro. They're still pushing it, even at their own, demise. This is not going to benefit them in any way, shape, or form. And we see how these women are complaining. The men are going 50-50. Super attractive. But don't be fooled. They're going to have you pay for your own drink. You're going to buy your own meal. You might have to buy theirs, actually. Bro, I love it. I love it. I love it. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up.
With letting women pay the entire bill or make her make the first move. Or better yet, plan the entire date.
Like guys in the US will approach me. Guys here don't. They don't often approach you. They want you to approach them. Or if you're just texting and you have no plans to see me, ask me out. Let's do something. That you might have incredible conversation, but have one text each day.
Yeah, Western Europe is pretty much feminist hell when it comes to dating, because here they actually get what they asked for.
Facts, bro. Facts. Y'all got what you asked for. That's what I've been saying. When women finally get what they've been asking for with feminism, they're miserable. Feminism leads to men being miserable and women. But it seems like on the extreme end of things, the men are kind of in actually a better position than the women. Because they get to just lean back, make the women do all the first moves. They don't have to pay for dates. And they still are getting at the end of the day. Because feminism doesn't really align with, being, sexually modest and all that stuff. So things are going down in the bedroom. And it's happening without having to put in much effort. Bro, I got to experience this just to feel the contrast, bro. This is insane to me. This is so funny.
Quality.
Okay, what about Norwegian? I know. They make you pay 50-50. We don't do that here. Yeah.
You know how you ask a boyfriend, is my outfit cute, and they're meant to say yes? Don't do that with the Dutch guy. They will straight out say, no, you look fat, you look ugly.
Just a trigger warning, if you've had cheap exes who made you pay for a lot and go 50-50, it will bring up repressed trauma.
What do you think about inviting a woman to a restaurant for the first date and paying for her?
Yeah, it could be.
You would do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you done that before?
No.
Now this all makes it hilariously obvious how extremely uninformed some of these passport bro haters are when it comes to dating abroad.
You think French women are going to sleep with you just because you showed up?
Yes, French women will sleep with you for just showing up. They are French. They have a very relaxed attitude towards kissing and sex when it comes to dating.
Heard that.
The way that we tolerate flirting and infidelity way more than in other cultures.
Which is also one of the reasons why you might not want to commit to a French girl.
But the thing is also, where it's a bit hypocritical, is French people cheat a lot. Yeah, I don't.
Ah, yeah, she does. Look at that face. Look at that face. Stop it. Stop it. You have cheated a great many of times, ma'am. Sorry. Okay? Nobody's buying it. But yo, I mean, look, if you want to have a good time, if you're just trying to have some fun, you ain't trying to commit, hey, go to the French. Go down to France. Go have fun, bro. Go. I mean, clearly, they're saying it from the horse's mouth. They cheat a lot. That's the women saying it. All right? Look, if you want to have fun, a cool, trip, weekend with the boys, I guess that's where you go. That's not where you go. You're trying to find a wife. All right? From the horse's mouth.
Trust me, it's a lot. And there's other nonsense about only American women wanting to pay for dates.
American women are some of the only women who are actually sometimes offering to pay for the date.
What are you talking about? These types of modern women truly have AOC levels of stupid and have no idea what they are talking about. Because out of all Western countries, American women are actually the least likely willing to pay for dates, and they will demand the most from the men that they are dating. Anyways, we're gonna leave it here for now because there's so much more to debunk when it comes to Passport Bros, which I will cover in part 2 of this series later this week, so stay tuned for that. And for now, stay safe out there, guys.
Wow. I mean, phenomenal video. Guys, I absolutely will be reacting to part 2, so stay tuned for that. Man, fantastic editing, fantastic everything. Definitely one of the best videos I've reacted to so far. Guys, this is insane. Bro, when feminism has achieved its goal, women are absolutely miserable. They got what they asked for, and they absolutely hate it. I love it. It's incredible. I can't wait to see what's in the second part of his video, bro, because it's gonna be good. It has to be good. If you enjoyed this video, if you got any value from it, any entertainment, please go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, guys, take it easy.